Hello everyone, this is Brandon B207 here today to do a quick review of Transformers Prime, Robots in the Skies, Optimus Prime, Voyager. This isn't the first edition, this is the second release of Optimus Prime, the more mainstream one. He is a decent little figure here. That's his little weapon that he comes with, that little deal. I actually took the spring out of this one so I can have it locked all the time in gun mode instead of being folded up in spring mode all the time. Comes with a little sword here. And we have Optimus Prime, which that's not a bad figure for a $20 figure. He looks pretty good actually in truck mode. One thing I don't like too much is in the back right here. He has a lot of, not really kibble hanging out, but just kind of showing from the back, you know. In the sleep area, maybe they could have added a panel or something to just cover that a little bit to hide that just a little bit better. I know the economy the way it is and people trying to save money and everything else, companies, sometimes stuff gets left out. And with the price of Voyagers nowadays really going up in price, I mean, shoot, this thing sells for $29.99 at Toys R Us if you want to try to pick it up. While the other Voyagers go for around $23 a piece. They're kind of pricey, and at the same time, it's still not a real high-end toy, so it is what it is. You get what you pay for. Guess I'm just a little bit older school. I've been buying them for so long that I'd like to have a little bit more of a toy. I guess it's a little bit hard for me to still accept that prices are going up and the toys are getting less. You're kind of getting less for your money. But engineering-wise, it's really a good-looking Transformer here. It's from the bottom side. See Prime's little head down there. It transforms pretty clean. It's a simple transformation here. In fact, I'll go ahead and start. Now, I don't necessarily follow instructions the way that y'all do, so that they recommend. Not really sure. Actually, I never looked at the instructions to transform. I just kind of, that's for me, the part of it is trying to figure out. If I can't figure something out, then I'll go ahead and refer to instructions. But first off, I want to try to figure it out on my own. So, what works for me anyway is I like taking these two flaps down. When you buy him, though, he comes in robot mode, so I had to figure out how to transform him that way, and it just makes it easier to transform him back when they're in robot mode already. There we go. New jet wing version of Optimus Prime. He has wings, so he can fly. No, not really. But anyway, I like to start off by folding those two flaps down, and then I like to bring his legs down so I can take these pieces out here and open his legs up. Take his feet, swing that joint, that little gray joint that's in there down. Rotate his feet properly. Take his feet, rotate the joint down. I mean, this thing is terribly easy to transform. The arms can be a little bit tricky when you're trying to put it in a vehicle mode because of the way the shoulders are and everything on here, but for the most part, this thing is really easy. You know, this whole little front cap section here is pretty simple to transform. This whole little front fender and this whole side piece just folds under, rotates up, bam, done, out of the way. Rotate it over, swing it up, bam, done, out of the way. Now, here's where we get to a little bit of, I won't say tricky part, it's just when you transform him is his arms. Here, let me get his shoulder pads out the way here. these two up. They come out together like that. And then separate them. They're just tabbed in. And now, here comes, I'm not going to say the difficult part, just rotate his head up in place. His head just rotates. The whole grill right here rotates down and out. Is getting his arms back around. They're tabbed in together, untab them, and then we will swing one out, and then it's his little shoulder joint here is what I like to do this. Rotate his arm back, and here you can feel it's about 3 solid clicks if you go slow. And 1, well, 2 good solid clicks, and then there you go, bam. His arm is in position and ready to go. But anyway, let's leave this out for now. Rotate this over. And flip this little piece out here. That's in there. Flip, flip, flip. Rotate that out. Then actually what is the top of the windshield actually becomes the bottom of the windshield on his chest. See, in robot mode, in vehicle mode, is setting like this. Bottom, top. And then when you put them in robot mode, you actually have to flip it over and the bottom becomes the top. And then you got this little joint that just flips in here. And then this tags in right there, and then voila. Optimus Prime is in robot mode. That easy, that simple. Now, the only thing I don't like about transforming my toys too much is, you see now, his legs here are really loose. These joints here are extremely loose on his thighs right here. I mean, it's just ridiculous how loose. As you can see how he leans back on its own. I mean, it's just crazy loose how they are. That's why you don't see me really transform my figures that much. Because nowadays, it's just crazy how cheap they're being made and how the ball joints really suck on them. Oh, this one, it doesn't matter. I have a couple of these guys laying around, and this one's going to be customized into an Ultra Magnus here pretty soon. But there you have it. That is Transformers Prime, Voyager class, Optimus Prime. Like I say, not a bad figure. His legs do tend to get a little bit loose in here. I need to adjust that a little bit now. I'll fix them, but that's one of the things to worry about. But other than that, though, all in all, it's a very good figure. He's been at the discount stores, I've heard lately, for really cheap. So around $12 if you can find them for $12. Go ahead, pick them up. I plan on getting several if I can find them to customize them. But there you go, and there you have it. Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime. Any questions, comments, please feel free to ask. Thanks for your time.